Hello and welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. We're here with Rook. We just finished stopping some Horseborn from crossing a bridge. I don't know. We fought some Horseborn here on their way to capital. We're almost there. Anyways, a slight cream-colored Horseborn with flaxen hair steps out into the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war paint stands out against otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining Horseborn show deference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you not understand. Forgiveness, she says fluently. I speak to you, too. I speak to you. You have my weapon. Hmm? Oh! As in, like, she'll follow us and fight for us. Sweet. This could be helpful. Sorry for fight not know you. She speaks your language with confidence? What do you mean, and who are you? I lead herd, I am. Next word is long, shrill, and confusing, but certain sounds stand out. Canary? Canary smiles and stomps the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That easy. Canary, yes. And you? Rook. Good greetings. Our stories tell of a stranger who came to help us. You two legs that walk along four. My kind fear with you already. She points at Horseborn in your ranks. That doesn't make me a stranger in your stories. How am I supposed to help you? Who attacks us? No. How am I supposed to help you? Make me a stranger in your stories. How am I supposed to help you? Save us. We look strong but weak against. She searches for the word, but can only point all around. When sun stops and plains break and a god appears, follow two legs that walk along four. That our story we hold true. You see these things. The sun stopped and I've seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake not from this plane. The serpent, it certainly could be a god. You have seen the god too. You know these signs. You lead us, we follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze instead of the constant movement you experience with Deirdre. Warn her that not everyone likes Horseborn. You can join, but not everyone likes Horseborn. Most of the Horseborn we've met have caused us harm, including you. Many of my people won't want to be near your people. Not today, but different day. Herds fight, but forget. Humans remember things a long time, borrow even longer. Herd believes leader. We follow you. Herd grows strong. She bows again, motions to her people, and the Horseborn join your ranks at a respectful distance. Okay. Onwards towards Arboring, however I'm pronouncing it now. Okay, yay, some food so we don't starve.
They say the moon and stars are always visible when you look at Loiga's godstone. How can that be true?
Oh, it's getting pretty dark. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, time for the Godstone. The moon her spirit, the stars her eyes, Leo says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Laga, the god of beauty and of, well, things that happen in the night, the Skald smiles. Gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Luga. I'm thankful for her pity. Or piety, one of the two. The Skald is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arberang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the Skald laughs. A truth spoken in front of Lunga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Leo skips away to find his wife. In the shadow of Luega's Godstone, Odalith taps you on the shoulder. Incredible, isn't it? The Godstone? Or making it to Arboring? Huh, both, I guess. Job well done, Rook. You deserve a reward. Seeing everyone here is reward enough, it's not over until we're inside Arboring's walls. Do you have a reward in mind? Notice this. Odalith sighs. It's okay to relax a bit, Rook. When you were Score's Huntmaster, you still made time for yourself and your family. Yes, but they're gone. Leading these people has helped me fill up my days. I figured as much, and I understand, but you have options for filling up your days. I've been fond of you since I was a little girl. It's probably why Atlas couldn't stand me. But we're here now, everything under Luega's Godstone. We shouldn't have to be lonely. This isn't a good time. I'm not sure what to say. You're right. You're so confident in your decisions on how to keep everyone safe. I was hoping you'd be as confident in how you felt about me, one way or another. He glances up at the Godstone and turns to go. I feel like Brooke's more of a loner. It's never your intention to hurt her, but letting this die now is less painful. You look back at the Godstone speaking softly. Doing the right thing shouldn't feel so wrong. Now +5. That should put us over the edge to, like, getting me to level 10. Sweet. Well, in the process, we will have neglected our other people. I'll wait till the next time we camp. Oh, hey, there's Arboring. Let's zoom in now.
Finally, we made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arboring. Dung litters the paths, and it's clearly not all for rocks. Rattling coughs mixed with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varl and Horseborn. Mothers grab their children, bend their weapons. Governor Raga and Dagger step away from the caravan without warning. Seems familiar with a few men who have gathered around, and is looking soon to share some drinks. And stories, and disgusted looks at Horseborn. Fiddling with the volume. Various clan banners snap and whine in the wind. You recognize the heraldry from Karlslust, from Aleo's Tales, and Strand's banner from previous talks of Ubin. There are even a few Cragsmen banners by their muddy appearance. You also notice the division between each clan. There is no mixing nor unity. I'll push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me, and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on in here. I wouldn't do that. Your father is apparently being deposed. Or maybe. There's a few fighters escort him through the crowds towards the walls. Odd. Attican's people are here, you hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting from your banner. We stay together until we're behind Arboring's wall. Bring them here. Bring Atticane and others to us. Say nothing, let them choose. No, we're not doing that. Say nothing, letting them choose. They'd probably choose to come back. You do this, it's like, yeah, I have to do this. Well, it'll probably stick with us longer or something. I don't know. Seems nicer. Many more are invited to rest around the warm fires with friends, talking, taking their food with them. Your numbers dwindle. The idea of your soul The solitary clan under Skroger banner begins to gather. Well then. Where the crowd is most dense on volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead, you notice a sharp line where tents and people stop. And the ground is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Arboring's walls. What's this, you ask, confused by all your taking in? That's the peaceful bit, an older fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. But what caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunderslayer, he says. It's the same dang thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We're starving with facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So Arboring's at war? The man laughs a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the Varl and even dragged some worthless horseborn. This fight's for survival. Winner lives, loser's gonna live, gone forever. His laugh turns to hysteria and you leave unsettled. It's gonna be hard to find a way in. I wonder what happened to Mr. Prince. The Ox are attended and tents aligned as best as possible. Some are repairing armor, others look anxious to talk to various clans. Varl King's eyes scan the fields as he approaches. I want to know what's going on here as much as you, he says. But we'd better find a way to defend our gear and supplies. These other clans could form a mob if they discover we have food. Seeing the hungry eyes all around you, you agree. They've got an issue, Odolith says. I don't know why, but other clans don't like the Horseborn, or Varl for that matter. They're starting trouble and I'm going to stop it. Decide what to do. Investigate the standoff. Go for Odolith to stop the troublemakers. Troublemakers can troublemaker. Investigate the standoff. I already know. I don't think Rook needs to know. It might alarm him a little, but he doesn't need to. Join Hakon in establishing the defenses. Seems like my primary concern. Post a few guards before assembling a team to help you find wood for stakes. Work is hard, but even with the help of Hakon and a few other Varl, when the wood is cut and hauled back, Hakon turns to you. We do the heavy lifting, you tell us where to build it. Instruct a few others to oversee your plans for rough defensive structures. It has changed since we started working. Another clan attacked us and we lost some people, the fighter says. They were wrong for bringing the Varl and Horseborn along. You feel their accusing stares, but say nothing. As soon as you find a stump on which to sit, you look up to see Ruga approaching. The former governor is backed by a dragger, nearly 50 fighters as he walks towards your camp. Everyone watches out of curiosity more than concern. Discovered what these battle lines are about, Ruga says. The king's shut his people out. These clans are here to see that he feeds and protects his people as he is supposed to. They've chosen me to lead that cause. He laughs at your incredulous look. I'm just as surprised, but we need to talk to you in private. You nod and the two of you enter a large empty tent. Tent flaps close, leaving you and Ruga alone, both armed. That's insane, isn't it? Can you believe what's happening here? I'm not clear on what is happening here. I wasn't making that stuff up outside about the king. He really has shut all of us out. It started a few months ago when he started stockpiling food and slowing trade. Once the wealthy families were pulled inside the walls, he shut the gates. The only thing he has said is that he can't feed everyone. Oh, and his archers fire on anyone who gets close. Watch Ruga closely while deciding what to say. I can't have a million arrows. To what end? So you plan to break down his walls? How did you come to lead the clans? What end? That's what the upcoming battle aims to find out. You want to go to war to ask the king a question? Now I want to go to war to make the king answer for a few questions. Like why did he leave his people outside his walls to starve? Regardless of how this guy's act, he is principled about public servants and all that. About being the king. You have duties. You watch your good closely while deciding what to say. That's the last thing I want to do. We need those walls to stop the dredge and whatever else is coming behind them. But if we have to destroy them, we will. Maybe the menders inside can repair any damage. There might be ways past these first few walls, but the black wall? Governor shakes his head. How did you come to lead the things? Borisgrad was the largest human town next to the capital. If you don't become governor of a place like that without certain skills and powerful friends. And what are those certain skills? The governor just smiles. So this war is unavoidable? Probably. I officially meet the king in a few hours, either to come to an agreement or to pull our banners from his. I won't be surprised if you're invited too, the mighty Sundar Slayer and army. If so, make your decisions carefully. His tone is not extremely threatening, not exactly. Move the tent flaps and both of you open them simultaneously so that no fights breaks out. So that must be the king's like, hey, you're gonna come meet me here. It's like halfway between us. It's that spearman from a while ago. Let's go to heroes. I definitely want to promote me, I think. Rather have that. And this. Okay. Promote, yeah. Could use some skill points. Level 8. +1 all talent ranks, +2 will. If I can promote Hakon, then I can give him that. Then this. Text from death unless that 1 HP. What is his current item? 3 armor talents, +1 strength talent ranks, +1 EXE talent ranks. Okay, that's pretty good. Well then. Wonder if at the market we can sell some of these. That would be helpful. Wonder if there is a market. Go talk to you. Then our horseborn friends. The former cragsman is trying to lure something out of a hole with a small piece of dried meat on a string. Leaves it dangling by his side while standing to talk. Looks like you're keeping busy. I'm playing fox and hare with a bull. Do you think foxes ever play Tragvi and bull? No. Tragvi looks disappointed. You have any ideas on how to keep two groups from killing each other? Any powders or relics or crazy schemes? Reaches into his tunic and grabs something, pauses, releases whatever it is, and shakes his head. People kill each other every day. Just enjoy the show. But if it comes to war, I don't think either side will leave us out of it. Trogby thinks about what you're saying, tapping a fingernail against his teeth. He looks at his finger, sneers, and splits. Killing kings requires a lot of lives. It's just as easy to kill clansmen instead. Either way, some will praise you, others will throw dung at your face. Or, you could collect all the dung in a giant hill, stand on top of it, and be your own king. You watch him crouch back down to the hole. You wonder what possessed him to speak. Become our own king. Okay, let's talk to you. Sakrath and Durdriu pace nervously, keeping their distance from humans, Varl, and other horseborn. Roich patrols around the two a short distance away, nodding to you briefly. Is everything okay? Many mans, more than we know live. You stop to look around the thousands of tents in the field and hundreds of homes beyond the capital walls. I'm from a small village. I'm not used to seeing so many people either. Maybe, herd too big, so many, mouths hungry, if some dead, more easy feed herd. Scathach stomps the ground and says a few shrill notes to Dridru before turning to you. Dridru forgets we are not the same thinking with mans. Not of the same thinking with mans. If you think Big Herd is right, we will think Big Herd is right. But what do you think is right, Scrathy? Male Horseborn looks up at Arbrang's wall for a few moments while swishing his tail in thought. I think Big Herd kick each other in small fields. He points to Arbrang. Small fields behind walls. You thank them and offer for talking and offer them a few calming words before departing. Well, I was going to go to the meeting tent, but this is a perfect time to end. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the rest of the channel. Have a good day. Next time we'll go and see what happened.